Good morning. So I got up really early this morning. I haven't even had my coffee because I am excited. I finished reading this book. It's actually been about a week since I finished reading this book, but I wanted to do a review for you because a lot of you had seen that I was reading it and were curious what I thought. So I got up really early because it's a library book and I gotta take it back today. And we're gonna head out pretty early this morning with the kids to get some energy out of them because it's still winter break and I am ready for them to go back to school. But this book right here, Why Mommy Drinks, The Diary of an Exhausted Mom by Gill Sims. Yeah. She's a British author. This book was hilarious. This book, I feel like every mom working, stay at home, work from home, anything like that, should 100% be reading. Excuse me, still coughing. It shows community. That's my biggest that come out of this book is it shows community in the mom world, because we all know that even if you think you've got your together, you don't. We all have days where you just can't handle it. It is hard being a mom. It is stressful being a mom, and in most cases could lead you to drinking at night. I'm not talking like being an alcoholic, but everybody wants a wine glass once in a while. We all get to that point. Being a mom is hard. I'm sure being a dad is hard too, but there are some definitely, even if you have a father that is in the picture 100% and that he is helpful, being a mom definitely has some stigma to it. You are expected to do certain things. You're expected to be a certain person to these kids, and we all try our hardest, and I'm sure that they appreciate it. You know, your kids, unless you really screw up, are still going to love you even if you have a rough day, and we all know that. We know that. But it just doesn't feel like it sometimes, and so reading this book by Gill Sims, it literally is just like her journal at night, just to think like any normal mom would sit down if you're just having a bad day. I don't know if everybody journals. I do. So I guess I just feel like it. But, and write down how crazy your kids are making you, or how you just feel like your husband doesn't get it. We all have those days. And she writes it down, and it is hilarious. And I think the funnest part about this book is knowing that she's British, and knowing that it's not just us, you know, that this is around the world, that this kind of crazy, that life is just crazy, and having kids and being a parent is just crazy, and it doesn't matter where you live or how many kids you have, or, well, let's be real on that, because I'm pretty sure if you have like 10 kids, it's probably crazier for you, but there's so much expected of you between the school stuff, sports, just keeping your house clean, helping support the family. There's a lot expected of being a parent, and it gets rough some days, but I want to let you guys all remember that there's a huge community of women out there, and probably daddies out there too, that feel the exact same way. And as she says in this book, like, you'll find out that she creates an app about being a parent, which is so funny, and she's shocked to find out that it's not just the work-from-home parents or the normal parents that have these struggles that she's going through, that her app ends up uniting her with a bunch of different families, different parenting ideas, and to find out they're all very much the same in a different sense. So I give this book 10 out of 10. This is hilarious. I do believe she has a second book out called Why Mommy Swears, and that is going to be what I'm looking for when I get to the library today. But yes, if you have the time, have a library, have a bookstore, wherever you want to get it from, Amazon. Why Mommy Drinks. If you're not in America, I think it's Mummy, like as in how British call their moms Mummy. Anyways, yep. And let me just look at these art for a second, because this looks like my family for sure. I'm drinking coffee in the morning like, oh my god, what is happening in my life? And then we're running around to get everything done like a crazy people. and then I'm exhausted by middle of the day, and then they come back. Well, Darren's still home, but they come back from school and they're wild and crazy. Kira saw this picture when she looked at this book and was like, Mom, can I try that? No, you cannot. And then me by the end of the day. So, I hope you enjoyed this book review. I just finished another book, very similar to this book actually, but in a non-fiction way. Fiction, non-fiction. The ones where it's a real story. Maybe this is a real story. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. But I just finished another book, so another review will be coming probably in a week or so. So I hope you are enjoying the videos and that I got up really early. You can tell because it is very sunny and bright yet this morning. And yeah, if you have any book recommendations, I would love for you to tell me down below because I am going to read 80 books this year. I just finished the first one for the year, and it is only the second. Granted, I did start reading it before the second, but that is beyond the point. First book of the year done. Yep.